A Muslim friend on YouTube asked me if I would consider fasting for Ramadan. So I said yes. I told my Muslim friends, I called up all my Muslim friends, and I said, Ramadan Mubarak, and they were so happy. And then I said, by the way, I'm fasting. And my friends were like, oh my gosh, what an experience fasting. You know, Americans need to fast. I believe that if all of our world leaders would fast, we'd have peace. We'd have peace. Because fasting makes you think. My clarity was so high. I've been thinking about things, about like my ego. People starving in the world. How many people actually feel the feeling that I'm feeling? And not just for a few hours, but for days. And people die from starving to death. We need more of this clarity in our lives. Early in the morning, I'm pushing the baby in the baby stroller. I have not eaten in hours. And I'm looking at the trees, and they look different. They look clearer. Everything looks clear, and I've got these thoughts going through my head, and I started thinking, I had to take a deeper look at myself. It makes me wonder how much of all of this YouTube stuff that I'm doing, how much of it is ego? I want to make some confessions. I look at how many views I get, like 10 times a day. I weigh myself 10 times a day. I'm obsessed. I don't think that's healthy. And it makes me wonder, what are my intentions? You know, I'm putting on this, this show like, hey, my goal is to really try to improve interfaith dialogue, which I really believe it is. But there's also a big ego part of me that wants to be recognized or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but when I was fasting, I became aware of this part of me. I have to know that I'm doing my best, and I want to make a difference in the world. And I was watching this great show by Christina Alampour about on CNN called Generation Islam. Incredible. I haven't watched TV in 10 years. My mother made me sit down and watch this. And they showed this guy that wrote the book. The book was written about him, 3 Cups of Tea, built 70 schools for girls in Afghanistan. You know what my first feeling was when I saw the story about him? Jealousy. I was jealous. I wanted to do that. That's not right. I should just be so grateful that he's doing this in the world. But my ego makes me want to take credit for things or be responsible for it. So there's a part of me that I felt like I wanted to confess about because I have a real clear head and I want to be honest about who I am. That's my confession for today. And it was inspired by starvation. So Ramadan Mubarak, everybody. Thanks for listening. Masalam.
Flavor on America!